Hi, leaders. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's nice and rainy and just blah here in sunny South Florida. But in all honesty, it's been a great day. It's been a little bit of a rough week with the kids home. And my parents actually fly in tonight, which is why this video is for you right now. I'm going to have to cancel the leader call. My parents get in, their flight gets in around 6, so we won't be getting home probably till around 7-ish. And just don't want to rush them and just getting here. And Matthew is actually speaking at an alumni event for Grand Valley tonight down in Fort Lauderdale. So he's a little bit busy and out of commission to help me tonight. And, just priorities, like the flexibility of this business is, why we do it. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an assignment and just something I want you guys to work on. And you guys did so well last week with your assignment and just watching some of those videos, and I hope you had and have been applying some awesome takeaways. And I'm really excited to finally get on the phone with you guys next week to start talking to you guys about the leadership ladder and focusing on building that your leadership ladder to team leader. And so I have some stats and stuff that I want to share with you guys. But before we start focusing on team leader, we need to focus on recruiting and being able to share your story. So you probably already have tonight blocked off from 8:15 to 9, and then probably 9 to 10 for the team call if you're hopping on that. So you have plenty of time tonight to watch this video as well as complete your homework. I won't call it homework. I'll call it your business assignment. So what I want you guys to do is to record your What Is Coaching call. Something that we learned at New Leadership was for me to help you. And you guys have seen me, you've heard me do this. So now I want to see you do this. And then I'll watch it. Your peers in the group can watch it if you want. So you can send it to me privately or you can post it in the group page. I will tell you, the more feedback that you can get from it, the better your What Is Coaching calls are going to become. Or you can call them business opportunity calls, whatever floats your boat. So I want you to do that tonight. I'm going to help you do that. So last night, I had a call, and it's been a while since I ran one, and I was really proud of the one I did in August. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it, so I wanted to do something like that again. No slides, no agenda, just sharing my story, sharing what's worked for me, and then going into why I love coaching, what I do as a coach, and what my goals for my new coaches are. So I literally wrote that down on a piece of paper. So at the very top, I wrote my background. Grew up in Michigan, married, kids, school, faith, eating disorder, fitness trainer, corporate wellness, and I wrote down, what I was making and the hours I was working and the benefits I didn't have, and I mentioned that. And then I went in and talked about my journey, and I talked about, my 80-pound weight gain and not being able to work out, and the nutrition through my pregnancy, and how I got involved with Meg and took 2 years to enroll as a coach, and was just kind of the worst prospect you could ever imagine. Ignored her for 2 years, bought my program off Insanity, did Body by Bye, ignored her. But then when I was ready to commit and the time was right, I'm probably one of her favorite coaches because I just go with it and I just do what I want to do. So, and then I talked about my coaching journey and how this started as a hobby and then turned into this could be something. And now I'm going full force and I'm ready to take this. This is my family's full-time income and we are debt-free. So I just kind of talked about all that. I also talked about what it's done for my family as far as paying things off, paying for tuition for the kids, taking trips, as well as my confidence, my personal growth, my spiritual growth, and my relationships, the friendships that I built with people on my team, as well as other coaches on Meg's team. I think those are important because if you're on this team, we probably have similar things that would keep us in this business and what attracts us to this business. So talk about the things that attract you because you want people like you. So they're going to connect with that part. And I think that's a huge part of what's missing on some people's What Is Coaching calls is that we talk about so much of the finances and we forget to talk about the relationships and the personal growth. So then I go right into what we do as coaches and hosting groups, sharing our journey. We're a sharing company, not a selling company. We're not perfect. We mess up. We live life, but we share what's worked for us to get to the goal that we are at. Whether we're at our goal weight or we're working, we have a story and we've gotten there somehow. So it's just sharing those tips and tools that have helped us get to where we are. Then I go right into the cost. I talk about the challenge pack option. I talk about the $15.95 per month. I talk about the $39.95 option. So I go over the options and what it's going to cost moving forward. One huge question that I often get, and so I address it in the What is Coaching call, is if, like, our goal is to help you cover your Shakeology per month so you don't ever have to put it on hold. But if things come up, if life happens, we go with it and we work with it, and you can put it on hold. Then I go right into how we make money, 25% commissions off orders through your site, team volume, and team bonus quarterly and monthly when you start hitting certain milestones. So I just touch on that so that they know that there's 3 ways, and it's not just about building a team, but they can build a business and an income by the commission part. And so when I mention the team volume, when I mention the quarterly and the monthly bonuses, I say, we'll go into more detail on how you can do that when those goals start to approach yourself, or if you have further questions, we can talk about that in a private manner. So I address it because I want them to know, but I don't go in too much detail because I want them to focus on just the relationship and what's drawing them into coaching. Then I go into misconceptions. I personally talk about not being a perfect weight, how much time, not on social media, pushing products, and the pyramid scheme. So if there's misconceptions that you often get that you're comfortable rebuttaling, then feel free to talk about those as well. But those are the 5 that I get the most. And then I talk to them about training and what they can expect after they enroll as a coach on my team. I send them a welcome email. They have video modules that they can learn at their own pace. We have a 10-day PDF training that they can learn at their pace. One-on-one coaching calls to get them started and get them, focused on their goals. And then talking about a branding training and setting up a schedule that works with their lifestyle. And then I mentioned our weekly team call. I mentioned the national wake-up call, and I mentioned that we run monthly groups depending on the team's goals and individual goals. And so there's always a training to help you further your business. So I really encourage you guys to take a half an hour out of your night to do this. It's an awesome, awesome tool. Like, it's not just a half an hour. This half an hour can absolutely change your business, because instead of your prospects hearing my voice and my story, they're going to hear your voice, your story, and your connection, and that is priceless. So you don't have to host like a big What is Coaching call like I did last night. Feel free to still hop on mine. But this way, like, if you have prospects that you're talking to, next week and we don't have an event coming up, you can send them this What is Coaching call, and you can say, we don't have an event, but I have a What is webinar that I've done previously that I can send you the recording if you'd like to listen. And you can send them that link, and now they hear your story and they connect to you. And that's going to help you get better coaches, better leaders, and you're going to have better connections with them because they're going to know a little bit more about you. So there's 2 ways you can do this. And you can use my stuff. So I'm going to post in the file section my login and my password for Zoom and AnyMeeting. Both of those you can open up, and you can just start with a video and then push record. And I'm not exactly sure where it will get saved on your desktop, but when it saves, when you push stop recording, it'll say converting to an audio file, and it'll end up like just uploading if you do Zoom, and then it'll upload and it'll open. And so just look where it is. Normally mine goes into download and then a Zoom folder that's just created, and then it'll be in there. So you can click on the folder with today's date, and then you're gonna see a Zoom 0 file. And then that's the file that you can go up to YouTube, open your YouTube account, and push upload, and then that's what you're gonna upload. And so now you have a YouTube link. It's really, really cool, super simple, and very, very, very important for your business. So the other way is AnyMeeting. You log into AnyMeeting. Again, you can just push start meeting, and you can get a meeting started. Make sure you push record, and that will actually send a recording link to me in like 12 hours, or like 3 or 4 hours after you record it. So that one's a little bit more complicated as far as getting the recording. You'll have to wait for me to get it, but just let me know if that's the method you're using, and I'll watch. And then when you're done hosting it, and then I can look for the email. So either way will work. I don't recommend doing it on your phone because it'll be too long. It won't upload to YouTube, and it's just a pain in the butt. So those are the 2 ways. I highly, highly, highly encourage you to do it. Even if it takes like 15 minutes and you go super fast, that's okay. It's a learning. You have to do it once, and you might fail, but that's where you learn, that's where you grow, and we can help you along the way. So I hope you guys have an awesome night and an awesome week. As always, feel free to shoot me a message if you need anything. And I can't wait to listen to these What is Coaching calls throughout the weekend. Bye guys, thanks.